my channel. So today's video is going to be a spring daytime date makeup look because I don't know about you guys, but me and my boyfriend love to go on dates during the daytime in the spring because it's just really nice to be outside, do something new, maybe go to a museum or just go to Central Park or just spend a day outside, like go out and eat at a restaurant that has like outdoor seating. That's like our favorite thing to do in the springtime, just enjoy the nice weather together, and it's really nice. But obviously when you go on a date with your boo, you want to look a little bit extra fancy, but you still want to maintain a daytime appropriate look. So that's the look that we have going on today. It's a little bit sexy, a little bit romantic, girly, but still daytime appropriate. So we don't have a lot of smokiness going on, but it's still fresh, dewy, bright, bronzed, glowing, and just looks super pretty for springtime. In this tutorial, we're also using a bunch of different products that I've gotten recently. So we're going to be using this new NYX highlight and contour palette. We're also using a new concealer, a new blush, a bunch of new products that I've gotten recently. So that's kind of exciting. I love using new products in my videos. It just changes things up a little bit because sometimes I get in a rut and use all the same products all the time. But that's fun. Also, this video is a collab with one of my really good friends here on YouTube, Miss Nelly Toledo. So I'm going to be doing a spring daytime date look, and she's going to be doing a spring daytime night look or date night look over on her channel. So I know she's going to smoke it out to the gods. I can't wait to see what she did because her like nighttime looks are my absolute favorite looks that she does. She is incredible. If you guys haven't checked out her channel yet, I don't know where you've been because she is bomb.com. Like, her makeup skills are on point. I love every single one of her videos. She's one of those channels that I literally have like marathons watching because I can't get enough of her videos. And she's also just the sweetest person in the world. We've become really good friends and I love her to death. So if you could just go ahead, go over to her channel, check her out, click that subscribe button because you will not be disappointed. Me and her have very similar makeup styles, so if you like my tutorials, you're absolutely going to love hers. So yeah, make sure you go check her out, give her a thumbs up on that video, tell her that I sent you, and show her some love. But I'm going to stop rambling now. I feel like I've been talking for a lifetime. So we're just going to jump into this look. I hope you enjoy it, and let's just get started.
Okay, so we're going to start off with our eyes and prime them with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So I'm just taking a little bit of this on a concealer brush and just popping it on my eyes. This is going to help our shadows stay on longer, make them look a little bit more pigmented, and then also cancel out any veins or discoloration on the lid. So you just want to put that on there and blend it out with either that brush or your finger, whichever you prefer. And then we're going to jump into the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette from Morphe brushes and take this soft brown color on an E40 brush from Sigma, and we're going to blend this into our crease as our transition shade. You want to make sure this is nice and blown out. I didn't cut out any of the blending process because I wanted to show you guys how long I blend these transition colors because this is a very important step to everything else blending really seamlessly. So we're going to go into this medium brown, like warm brown shade on an E25, and we're going to take this on the outer corner and the inner corner of the eye. We're doing kind of like a tulip kind of halo effect with this eye. I wanted to do something a little bit different and I really liked the way it turned out, so we just took this on the outer and inner corner and made sure it was nicely blended with that E25 brush. And then I'm going to go into this slightly more orange color. Well, it is a straight up orange actually. And we're going to take this just on the outer edges of the entire look to kind of warm it up and blow it out a little bit more. This definitely adds a little bit more warmth and dimension and a little bit of like a sultriness to the look. But you do want to make sure to blend it out, so go back with that E40 brush. And now we're going to take Stila's single eyeshadow in the shade Oasis, which is a really gorgeous gold shade that has this really unique duochrome. I bought it at the makeup show and it is like quickly becoming my favorite everyday eyeshadow ever. So I'm just taking this on a flat concealer brush and popping it on the center of the lid. And seriously, you might think this is just any old gold eyeshadow, but when you see it in person and the way it reflects the light, it is gorgeous. So now we're going to take Kitten, which is another Stila single eyeshadow, and this is by far the most intense, amazing highlight shade, like shimmery champagne, amazing color ever. So we're going to take this on the brow bone and highlight the brow. Then off camera, I just went in with these Demi wispy lashes and popped those on. And now we're going to start on the face. I'm first going to take the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water and just spritz my entire face with this. It's going to hydrate the skin and prep for makeup a little bit further. And then we're going to take another primer. This is the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer, and this is awesome to fill your pores if you have large pores like me. So I'm pressing that mainly in the T-zone where my pores are the largest and making sure it's all pressed in. And then we're going to go in with another primer because I wanted a really nice dewy look to the skin. So I went in with the L'Oreal Magic Lumi Illuminating Primer and put that on the rest of the face. If you have oily skin, I wouldn't recommend taking this in the T-zone, but I have pretty dry skin, so I just took it all over and it really creates like a glowing from within look on the skin. So then for foundation, I chose the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. This stuff is like $6, but seriously, it's really good. It creates like a natural like demi matte finish, but it looks so gorgeous on the skin. Like for $6, you really can't go wrong with this foundation. So I just went in and put that all over the skin with a beauty blender, and it creates a nice flawless finish. It's a great coverage and it just looks amazing. So you just want to blend that all out. I did a little bit like of a second layer because I wanted a little bit more coverage, but you choose. And then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer and go ahead and highlight and conceal my entire face. I love this concealer. Like, it is definitely one of my new favorites. I'm obsessed with it. Don't mind my little dance party there. But then I'm just going in with my beauty blender and blending it all out. This stuff is seriously like amazing. Like, this concealer is amazingly blendable. Then I'm going to set it with this banana shade from the NYX highlighting contour palette. Just take that on a tapered highlighting brush and press it right on top of like wherever we put that concealer. I'm not going to do this to my whole face because I just want to set the concealer in place. I don't want to mattify the skin. Then I'm going to go in with this bronzer from the palette. It has like a slight satin finish, which is exactly what I wanted because I wanted a little bit more of a glow to the skin. So I went in with kind of a big domed fluffy brush and buffed this out like so amazingly well. You want to buff this out as much as possible so it's a nice like glowing bronze. Not really a contour just yet. I wanted more of a bronzed glow than a harsh contour for this look because I think it's a little bit more romantic and date appropriate, also daytime appropriate. Then I went in with a little bit of this cooler tone shade from the palette on a flat definer brush just to define the cheekbones a little more. Not very much, I just wanted to give a little bit more structure to the face, but I really wanted to go for more of a bronzed look than a contoured look for this look. I just said look 18 times. And then I took that highlighting brush and just kind of went under that contour line to kind of define it just a little bit further. I just said define it. What am I doing? And then I went in with this Inglot blush. I don't know the number of it, but it will be listed down below, but it's a gorgeous kind of, like a bronzy coral. I don't know. It's just gorgeous. Like this blush for spring and summer, I know I'm going to be wearing it like every single day. So I just popped that on the cheeks with this blush brush. Don't mind my blush face. We all do it. But yeah, I'm just blending that all out, especially into that bronzer. And then for highlight, I'm taking the Benefit Watts Up just on this large fluff brush and I'm just popping it on the top of my cheekbones. I was going to use a bronzer or a highlighter from the NYX palette, but I decided I wanted something a little bit creamier and a little bit more metallic. So I went in with this one. It is gorgeous and it makes you look like you're glowing. So now I'm going to move back to the eyes and I'm going to take the NYX Wonder Pencil and I'm just going to line the waterline with this. This is really going to open up the eyes and make you look a little bit more wide awake and daytime appropriate, and also it just is really romantic. Then I'm going to go back in with that kind of medium brown shade, but this time on a flat definer brush, and we're going to use this to line the lower lash line. Doing this instead of like a darker color is going to give some definition to the eye, but it's still going to be daytime appropriate and a little bit more subtle and romantic. And then I'm going to take that soft brown shade on a pencil brush and make sure it's nice and blended out. Seriously, this step you want to take your time because blending, the more you blend the lower lash line, the better it's going to look. So take your time and just keep blending, and I swear to God, it's going to look good eventually. And then I just decided to take a little bit of that Oasis color and pop it on the center of the lower lash line. You don't have to do this, it's completely optional, but I just wanted a little pop of some light under there, so I went ahead and applied that just to the center of the lower lash line. And then I went ahead with Kitten and put a ton of that on the inner corner because I wanted the inner corner of my eyes to be like really, really bright. So I kind of packed on quite a lot, but it looked gorgeous and I love a bright inner corner, especially for daytime and especially for dates. Then I just went in with a mascara and coated my bottom lashes to finish off the eyes. And finally for the lips, we're going to start with this Rimmel Lasting Finish lip liner in the shade Spice and align the lips. We're going to go for a kind of peachy pink neutral that will last on the lips during your date. So I went ahead and lined my lips with this shade. It's a really gorgeous shade, and this kind of darker color is going to make your lips look really nice and pouty, which is exactly what we want on a date. Am I right? Then I went and topped it off with this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Istanbul, which is a kind of peachy pink, and it's nice and matte, and you could keep it right here, like you don't have to go over it with a gloss, but I decided to. But you can definitely just stick to this matte lip, and I think it would look gorgeous as well. But as always, I wanted something glossy, so after that I just went in with this Pacifica Enlightened Gloss. It's like a really nice sparkly pink, and I was at first going to just pop it on the center of the lip, but you know me, I had to go all ham, so I ended up just putting it all over my lips, and it actually looked really pretty, and it didn't mess up the matte lip cream, because sometimes if putting a gloss on top of a matte lipstick or like a liquid lipstick, it like breaks it up, but this one didn't. It stayed on pretty well. And then lastly, to finish off the look, I'm just going to take that primer spray that we used before and set everything into place. And this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it.
Okay ladies, that's going to be it for this makeup tutorial. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you can stay up to date with all of my new videos. Make sure you go check out Nelly's video and subscribe to her channel as well because she is amazing. I cannot wait to watch the video that she came up with. Make sure that if you recreate my look or any of my looks that you tag me on Instagram or Twitter because I love seeing your recreations. And I don't think I have anything else to say other than I love you guys and I will see you in my next one. Bye.